Hello, today on test we have a very red pure electric Mazda MX-30. This one is the GT Sport Tech. It's the top of the range. It's in Soul Red Metallic, the best colour, and it's got the £1,800 option of the black roof and silver pillars. It's a good looking car, and many thanks again to Johnson's Mazda of Gloucester and Tom Honeyball for my 24 hours with the car. So the car's been around since 2021. It's not that familiar a shape. I don't think they're selling in huge numbers at the moment, and there are reasons for that which I will come on to. I really like the look of the car. If we look at, obviously, the main feature of the looks is the suicide doors. So you have the back doors which open the other way around, like an i3, BMW i3, and Mazda is harking back to the RX-8 of the 2000s. So for the suicide doors, let's have a look in. Obviously you get great flow through, which is great for filming. It's a very hot day, you get lots of wind coming through the cabin, but they're not the most practical. So basically the way it works is, if you're dropping the kids off at school, you have to have the front door open before you open the back door, rather like a chauffeur would do on a Rolls Royce, but it's a bit of a pain on the school run. You've got to open that front door in order to open up the back doors. Now let me show you inside the cabin so you'll get a bit of an idea of the space. The back seats are okay for space. That's the front seats set to my 5'10" frame, and there is just about enough space in the back, but the windows don't open, and you'll see the windows are rather small, almost like on an airplane. So the boys were complaining that it's quite dark in the back and they felt a bit claustrophobic. But you see typical lovely Mazda interior. You've got recycled leather, so you've got brown leather on the outside. You've got cloth on the main part of the seats, and let's go round the back of the car now and show you the rear quarters. That's a very thick pillar there, which makes reversing a bit of a gamble, but all the Mazda MX-30s come with reversing cameras as standard, and you definitely need it. Into the boot now. So they all come with the wall charger cable there, and I've also got a 3-point pin there which I can use. It's 3 meters long, so that just goes into my garage. On the wall charger, fast charger, it charges in 5 3/4 hours. That gives you 124 mile range, so it's not the biggest range because this car has a small battery. It has a 35.5 kilowatt hour battery, which Mazda claim is better for the environment and also makes the car lighter. Let's show you how it looks from the cabin now. Okay, so all very easy to operate. I've got a screen up there, so that's for the infotainment. I've got a screen down there by the gear selector, that's for the air conditioning, and then you've got your main screen there. As I say, really nice quality materials in here. That's the inside of the car, folks. Now I want to go on and do some driving impressions with you. So what's the MX-30 like to drive? Simple answer is it's an absolute doddle to drive. It's like all these electric cars, it's just like driving a Dodgem car really. It's just one pedal. It's got brake regeneration as well, so if you set it to the highest level, as you come off the accelerator, the car will automatically start braking and harvesting the energy back to the battery. Yeah, it's so quiet. It's got a fantastic Bose stereo system that you can hear really clearly. Just pulling away from the lights now. Pickup's really good. Does 0 to 60 in 9.7 seconds. It feels quite a bit quicker than that, to be honest, but it doesn't give you the shove in the back that a lot of electric cars do. It's not particularly sporty to drive. It is an MX, but it's nothing like an MX-5 in terms of how it handles. It does feel quite floaty. I prefer to be sitting a bit lower, but extremely relaxing, easy to drive, holds the road fine, but it's certainly not an MX-5 to drive. Those are my driving impressions. I've very much enjoyed my day in this MX-30. Thank you, Johnson's Mazda, and thank you, Tom.